What is the 49ers' biggest defensive weakness? Find out right now on the 49ers Go News 24 Show. Be a chance, subscribe, let's go and let's go right into it. When we take a look at the 49ers defensive depth chart, I see one position group that is just the weakest out of all of them, and that is the linebacker position, as Fred Warner is the best linebacker in the NFL according to some rankings out there, and I think I agree with those rankings. Fred Warner is by far the best linebacker in the whole NFL right now. But besides Fred Warner, the linebacker core for the San Francisco 49ers is not that good. Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner, they really made this 49er defensive linebacker core very good. But now that Dre Greenlaw will be out for most of the regular season, we don't know when he will return in the regular season. Behind Dre Greenlaw, we have people like Dee Winters, who still needs to prove himself in the NFL. We have Curtis Robinson, Devontae Campbell, Ezekiel Turner, Tenen Bethune, who the 49ers just drafted in the 7th round. So who will really fill in the shoes of Dre Greenlaw? The linebacker core is 1,000% the weakest position group of the defense. If we look at the DBs, the 49ers have depth behind Tre'Davious Ward. They have depth behind Hufanga. They have depth behind Avery Thomas. They have depth behind De'Armond Leonard. The 49ers have depth everywhere on this defense except the linebacker position. Who will fill in for Dre Greenlaw, who suffered a torn Achilles? I think it could be the young linebacker Dee Winters, who is still unproven in the NFL. Dee Winters has shown very high potential from last season, preseason versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Dee Winters balled out in the preseason last year, so I am very intrigued to see how Dee Winters does this training camp for the San Francisco 49ers, because I believe it will be a training camp battle to see who will take the place of Dre Greenlaw between Dee Winters, Devontae Campbell, Tenen Bethune, Ezekiel Turner, and Curtis Robinson. I think that will be the linebacker battle. I think the 49ers will end up running a Dee Winters, Fred Warner, and Devontae Campbell linebacker core. Down below, who you guys think will fill in the Dre Greenlaw spot as Dre Greenlaw continues to recover from his torn Achilles injuries? I really believe it will be Dee Winters. If Dee Winters continues to ball out in training camp like he did last year, like he did last preseason, Dee Winters should have himself a starting linebacker spot. The biggest defensive weakness is the linebacker position for the San Francisco 49ers, but that is pretty impressive because this whole defense is very stacked, and I do believe this defense will be a top 10 defense once again in the NFL after going down a little bit in the rankings after Steve Wilks had this defense playing not the best at all with his questionable play call. So I'm very intrigued to see how this defense improves and hopefully moves back up the ranking as one of the top defenses in the NFL. They have a lot of talent on it. Fred Warner, of course, one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Even though this is the weakest position on defense, they have dogs like Fred Warner. They have guys like Dre Greenlaw, who's recovering from an Achilles injury, but he is still a dog when he's out there on the field. They have a veteran like Devontae Campbell. Other than those three, Jalen Graham, who is very young, who's very unproven. The 49ers have a lot of unproven players on this defense, and especially the linebacker core, but this defense could really be another top 10 defense in the NFL. This is my hot take for the defense. I think this defense will be a top 5 defense in the NFL. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.